Guys, I've just watched Hudson and Rex Season 8, Episode 2, and before you get angry, let me explain myself. They took out my man Charlie and put some Mark guy instead, and I wanted to see how it turned out. Because you know that I was against this decision, like most of you guys, but I just had to see it. And since I've watched it, I couldn't stop myself and gathered information about the next episode I'm going to tell you in case you want to know. First off, I have to tell you that the chemistry between Mark and Rex is nothing like we had with Charlie and Rex. I mean, you can't make us believe it by changing the man's last name to Hudson. It doesn't work like that. Besides these, I'm just glad that nothing changed about the script. At least we still get to see the precinct as it was. I also didn't think that I would say this, but episode 2 was pretty nice. I really liked the way that they told us the story about how Rex can bond with anyone, no matter what. Now, let's talk about episode 3. It's titled Criminal Rex, and the synopsis goes, Sarah and Rex are kidnapped by an old enemy, criminal mastermind, Rupert Mankiewicz. Mankiewicz's mission is to exact revenge by weaponizing Rex. Mark and Jesse launch a desperate investigation to find them before Mankiewicz can fulfill his deadly mission. Let me tell you something, even though he's a criminal mastermind, and again, even though it's Mankiewicz, I'm kind of excited to see a familiar face. We saw him several times before, but it was back in Season 1 and Season 2. I didn't expect them to bring him up again. And when I think about him, all I can think about is the way he was always joking around with Charlie. He once even told Charlie that maybe they can be partners in other lifetimes. Even though they were opposite sides, he always knew that Charlie was incredibly good at what he's doing. So I hope that he also remembers these, because I'm dying to see him asking Mark, who are you? You know, where's Charlie? Rex was his partner and those kinds of stuff. I don't know why, but they've just mentioned Charlie once, and they're acting like the past 7 years had never happened. And as you see, my only hope is Mankiewicz, because he's the kind of guy that would ask the disturbing questions. So we know that he's going to kidnap Sarah and Rex like he did before, but he would be expecting Charlie to come and rescue them. Just think about his face when he finds out that Charlie's gone. It makes the entire kidnapping plan meaningless. Everything was fine by me until the weaponizing Rex part came up. Like, dude, really? Why would you do that? You even wanted Rex as your partner back then, and now you're trying to kill the little guy. Know that Mark and Jesse will save them and put Mankiewicz in jail again. I don't even understand how the hell he got out in the first place. The man was already locked up and he escaped. Then they locked him up again. And now what? Escaped again? Yeah, I guess we'll see in the next episode. I mean, we also know that he doesn't even have to be out to get things done. Maybe I'll just watch one more episode to see how things will turn out. And there's just one more thing. We all know that Sarah was with Charlie, and she was devastated when she found out that something had happened to Charlie. So since we don't have Charlie around anymore, Sarah's single again. And I don't know if it's just me, but I felt like the scenes with her and Mark are always emotional. Like she's talking about her feelings and Mark wants to listen to her talking and everything. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. Even if I'm right, I think that would be the stupidest thing they could do. Rex, I get he's given to Mark as his new partner. Hudson, last name, which I don't get, has also been given to Mark. But the girlfriend, nah man, you have to stop. Like he can't get everything that belonged to Charlie. But we'll see next week. Until then, you can check the video on the screen and don't forget to follow for more Hudson and Rex content.